Hey, what's good, guys? Boston Braxo here. Welcome back to a Storytime video. And before we dive into the story, I have two things to say. Number one, I've completely changed my name on all my social medias and YouTube, so it's just going to be Boston Braxo from now on. I'm never changing it again. I've thought about this for a while now, and I'm going to keep it like that forever. Number two, I've told this story on my channel before, and it was a long time ago, and this was like on a video that I told multiple stories on when I was playing Fortnite at the time. I started watching Luna at the time and everything. I watch Luna. He's pretty cool. My mom thinks she's funny. Shout out to you, Luna. Yeah, let's dive into it. So today's story time, we're gonna be talking about how I caught my first grade teacher smoking, and she didn't even she didn't even see me that I caught her. And yeah, this was not on school grounds, I'm gonna say that. And I was a first grader during this story. This was not like, oh, I caught my first grade teacher smoking and I was in the third grade. But no, that's not what happened. I was in first grade and I caught my first grade teacher smoking. Anyways, let's dive into the story now. So it was a normal day. I got out of school, I go home, and later during the night, I probably was just watching freaking weird YouTube videos like iBallistic Squid or Snappy Along those YouTubers are pretty cool. I hope they're doing good. And later during the nighttime, around 7, it was getting a bit dark, and my mom's like, hey, we're all gonna go to Target, and we all hop in the car and we all go on our way to Target. And when we were walking at the entrance, I was with my mom and my brother, and when we're walking to the entrance, we're out in the parking lot, and we're walking to the entrance, and I see a lady. She looks so familiar, and I'm like, I think I might know who that is. She looks super familiar, and I get a good look of her. And when we're closer to the doors, I look she's going slower than me, this lady I see. And I realize, and I look, it's the lady smoking, and I realize it's my first grade teacher. And I'm like, oh my. I was in shock. First, smoking's, don't smoke. It's bad, it'll kill you, but I don't mind people smoking. I don't have a problem with it, but I was, in shock when I found my first grade teacher smoking. I was in shock. I was petrified. I was just kidding. But and when we walk inside, I'm like, Mom, that's my first grade teacher. And she's like, oh my, it is. And I'm like, yeah, she was smoking a cigarette. And my mom's like, oh, that's weird. And I'm like, Mom, she was smoking. I don't want her to see me and realize that she was smoking. And later I see her in the store. I hide in by the clothing racks and everything. I don't want her to see me. But then yeah, that's it. We go home and everything. And I went back to school and I told a bunch of kids that in my class, I'm like, yeah, our teacher, she smokes. And all of them believe me except for this one chick that who was very annoying. She's like, no, you're lying. But yeah, that's gonna do it. I hope you guys enjoyed that story time. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Boston Braxo's out. Bye.
Homie skills. Look, boy, you in the danger room.